Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. We are going to be making another junk journal in this video and it is going to be dun dun dun, one of my favorite childhood stories of all time, Alice and Wonderland. I want to make a classical representation of Alice in Wonderland in the form of a junk journal. So I've already collected so many classical imagery and things like that. I cannot wait to show you guys. So let's head to the craft table and get started. If you guys are new here, my name is Maddire Memory Maker. I am an artist and I make junk journals. So now that our introduction is done, I hope you enjoy this video. Let's get to it. Let's go! Alrighty, so here is our skeleton pre-made, ready to go. Now I want to show you guys some of the images that I have for this journal. So we have images here of roses. I also have images from the classical film, the very first film. Well, I don't actually know if it was the first film, but aren't these just gorgeous? Look at that. So these are going to be folded up and used as pages for our signatures. So nice. So we have that to work with. I also have a bunch of actual pages from a children's storybook, which is pretty much the exact same. Some of them are the same images that we have throughout, but these are just really, really cool and they're a nice different size as well. So that works out for us as little signature pages as well, just a bit of a bonus. So we have that and that. Now we have to go and pick out our fabric for our cover. So let me just quickly fold some of these pages up. And then we are going to go to our fabric boxes and see what we can find to make this journal. Okay, now that is done, let's set this aside and go now. Okay, so now that we are face to face, let's go through our boxes of fabric and pick out what we're going to be using for this journal. Alrighty, so I actually had some really beautiful Alice in Wonderland fabric. How gorgeous is this? It's very classical. So this is basically going to be a classical, illustration style version of Alice in Wonderland. That's what I'm calling it. That's what we're going for. So this is going to be our interior fabric. How pretty is that? And then I have this. You guys, is that not perfect? It's a beautiful rose red velvet. How nice is that? It's so fitting for this. And then I've also just picked out a strip of this white fabric as well for like our spine. Oh my gosh, I'm so in love. Okay, so let's start cutting and gluing this down and start making our journal. I'm just too excited. This is going to be such a beautiful freaking journal. Okay, so I've got my trusty glue. I'm so happy they finally got my fabric glue back in stock at the shop. I was getting really shitty with Kmart because I buy my fabric glue from Kmart, but they keep selling out and they never restock it and no one ever seems to care if something's ever sold out there, which really annoys me. But they've changed their formula. Like, I don't know if it's going to be as good or not. I'm a bit worried, and it smells like, it has a strange smell. Like, look how thin that is. It never used to be this thin. I'm a little bit worried, and it doesn't say non-toxic anymore. So that's interesting. On the previous bottle that they had, it would be like non-toxic fabric glue. It doesn't say that anymore. So I'm a little scared. Nah. Obviously, it's not going to make a difference for anybody who buys this journal. It's not going to be like a toxic journal or anything like that. But for me, that's like touching the glue constantly, like with my bare hands, not ideal. So I'm a little bit scared, guys, but I hope this sticks well. That's all that really matters at the end of the day, I guess. As long as it does its job, I'll be kind of happy. So let's lay down our fabric, smoothing out all of those wrinkles that we don't want. Oh, this is my favorite part. It's just so soothing and nice to see it just kind of come together. And we need to get our trusty bone folder now, and we're just gonna press into that crevice. If you guys can hear like Frozen music in the background, I'm so sorry. My daughter really wanted to watch Frozen today, so she's doing that in the lounge room just for a little bit. So anyway, all right, that looks good. Now we just want to fold up our edges now. I'm really worried about this glue, you guys. I don't know why, but I just feel like it's something sus is happening here. And it doesn't stack as quickly as the previous version. Like, it kind of sticks up a little bit. I don't know, maybe I'm just, I don't know. I gotta give it the benefit of the doubt. I'm just gonna pray that it does its job, but at the same time, it really do be stinking though. Like, the other glue was odorless. Why did they change it? Why do people change things when they've got a good thing going, you know? Gosh, probably to cut costs. I mean, they did actually make it 50 cents cheaper. So it's like, I don't know. Maybe that's got something to do with it. I mean, it's great for me. 50 cents cheaper is awesome because any cost reduction is great. But I feel like they've really changed the formula here. Okay, that looks so freaking good. There's our interior. All right, now we need to stick down our exterior. So I'm gonna go ahead now and do that and be right back. Okay, so now our cover is officially on its way. Very happy with that. I sewed around the edges. My machine had a lot of trouble, but that's okay because it doesn't really matter. It's just to add that little bit of extra stability for our fabric that has been glued down so it doesn't ever come apart. Now, let's take a little look-see at what I have planned for this cover. On Boxboard, I have stuck down some illustrations that I want to cut out. So let's try a fun transition. Okay, hopefully that kind of worked out for me. But this is what I've done now. So I've cut that out. This looks so awesome. Oh my gosh. Okay, so this is our cover. And then this one is going to go on the back like this. So it's like a little, I don't know, just a little bit something extra, you know, just a little bit of something extra here. So I like it. I like it a lot. Now, our cover fabric is also going to have this on it as well. Dun, 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 dun. This is looking so freaking cool. I don't know about you guys, but I think that looks awesome. Okay, this needs to be glued down and then set to dry as well as this one. So what I'm probably going to do is glue these down now and we will come back. Let's build our signatures. Look at how amazing this has turned out. We are glued down, guys. So happy with that. We have our back, we have our cover. Obviously, there's more decorating to be done on the exterior, but let's head into the interior now and have a look-see. Oh my god, I am just in love with this. So what I was thinking is I would like some pockets along the edges here. We're gonna do one on both sides like this, so you got side tuck spots. I'm gonna get my glue now and I'm just gonna go around the edge here so we can get that stuck down and secured. Hopefully that should be enough for the meantime. Let's press that down, nice and tight, but not too tight. We want it to be able to have stuff tucked inside of it, so we don't want too much tension. We want just enough, the Goldilocks effect. That's what we're looking for. So now we can cut off the excess at the bottom here. Doesn't have to be perfect. We'll trim it later once the glue's actually dried and it's in the right spot. So we leave a little bit of overhang just for now. Head to the next side. We want to do the exact same thing here. Run our glue along that edge. Dun, dun, dun. That looks pretty good. Okay, same as before. We're going to have some excess, but we don't want to cut it too thin, like too little while we're trying to get it to glue. So we want to just do that for now. Okay, so that's the rough idea for our interior pockets. Okay, so I have pre-punched my holes now, still waiting for the glue to kind of dry a little bit more before we trim, but What? Let's have a look at our signatures that I put together. We have 4. I'm going to walk you guys through one of them. So I've got that beautiful illustration at the very beginning from the children's book that I have. I love this splattered, colorful, acrylic stained and coffee stained paper. We've got beautiful roses, line paper, images from the movie, the Disney movie. It is Disney, I'm pretty sure. Oh God, I have no idea. My brain is like fried, to be honest with you. This pregnancy is taking it out of me. So we have images from the movie. Like I said, beautiful stained papers. I love plenty of writing space and things like that. We have got plenty of stuff to also stick into this journal, but let's sew these in first. I'm going to do the first 3 and the last one with you. I'll be right back. Okay, our last signature. So I did tell you, hopefully I told you guys before, I went with this red string. If not, now you know. So this is what I'm thinking. A nice red string for Alice in Wonderland. Very fitting. Let's go through this center hole here of our signature. I always do the last one with you guys just to kind of walk you through it. Who is your favorite Alice in Wonderland character? Now, what am I doing? I'm getting caught. My favorite character is the Mad Hatter, to be honest with you, and the Cheshire Cat. That's just my faves. They're my favorites. I actually painted a portrait of the Mad Hatter, and Johnny Depp is amazing. I love Johnny Depp. Every Johnny Depp movie I'm probably a fan of. There's a few that I don't really like, but ultimately I think he's a fantastic actor. Love his work, absolutely love it, and I think he plays the best Mad Hatter character ever, of all time. Like, he's just so freaking good. Couldn't imagine it being anybody else. So I painted Johnny Depp's version of the Mad Hatter. It is actually available for purchase on my website, Maddire.com. It is such a gorgeous painting. It was like one of my very first oil paintings that I ever did. And even looking at it now, I'm like, holy crap, it's actually good. Like, it's actually like, you know, it's pretty good. Like, I've done shitter paintings with more experience. Does that make sense? Like, for one of my first paintings as an oil painter, it's actually pretty freaking good. I was really happy with the realism and the fact that the way that it turned out. I also included the Cheshire Cat's cheeky smile and tail into it as like a little hidden element, which I absolutely love. Some people don't notice it at first, but his hat, the brim of his hat, is actually the Cheshire's grin. I love that. I thought that was very, very creative of myself. But anyway, chopping that tail off. Look at that, you guys. Oh my gosh. How stunning is this freaking journal? Oh, I am in love. We have so much stuff to stick in this journal. I'm trying to find some images for you guys. Yeah. Trying to find some images so we can have a look, see. But oh god, this looks so cool. I'm so happy with that. Oh, this is so awesome. In love, you guys, in love. Okay, so now what's next? Having a look at our cover again. Let's see. Now, I think this was what I wanted to stick on the cover as well. Let's have a look. Yeah, I think that was what I wanted to do. Do a covered spine. That would look really nice, I reckon. Thinking. And then maybe we can put some like lace or something on the side there. I don't know. Okay, so I wanted to jazz up the interior just a little bit more. I've got these pockets that I want to glue down. So let's do that. Adding a bead of glue along the edges here. Okay, so I definitely jumped ahead just a teensy little bit. I added these really nice green leaves on here. I thought that looked really, really pretty. Obviously, we have our closure string that we have to do, and we have to fill up this journal. But I really wanted to go ahead and get this wax seal on. And then we want to press that down like that. Now, I'm not happy with how that's actually turned out. because it's not looking like very circular, which annoys me. I might start melting some more. Let's just see. Yeah, that didn't even do my signature seal properly. So I'm going to melt some more and then we'll try again. Alright, let's try and add a bit more now. And press that down. Hopefully that works a lot better this time. It's kind of going to look like a rose as well, which is really, really cool because it's going to be layered, which makes me happy to say the least. Okay, that is something. We'll just stick with that, I reckon. Happy with that. Okay, so now we need to open this bad girl up and start filling with all of our journaling cards. Now, there's a few things that I want to add. I have this massive red love heart, perfect for this journal, as like a little tassel. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to probably snip that about there, do a knot, but first, actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick it through this eyelet hole, like so. Find that in the middle. Tie a knot. It's a bit hard to kind of show you guys. Tie a knot, a double knot in that string, just so we got that there. And it can just hang down like that. It doesn't have to be anything fancier than that. Beautiful. I'm in love. I love that so much. So excited. Okay, now let's open her up. Take a look-see about what I've done on the inside. Now I did add a few of these maple leaves looking, oh, I don't know if they're maple leaves, but I did put those in. We have our big pockets on the front, same as the back as well, remembering from earlier. Now I want to stick a whole bunch of things in here, although I've been like kind of running out of glue, so that's gravy. Yeah, see, that's not going to stay there. But that's where I want that to go. I have these, which I've stuck onto little safety pins. There's actually like a little join up piece in there. I've got these and I've got these keys. There is 4 of those, so I want to stick a key at the front. So let's poke that guy through. Just through the paper, and you can obviously move that around as well. So we got a nice little key on the front there. Our second signature is going to have one as well. We'll go with one of these like little vintage mirror type things. Like that. So there's that one. Go for another little mirror on the third signature. So there's that. And then on the very last signature, probably at the back, I think, I want to stick this guy, the last key. So let's poke that, oops, poke that through. Now, if we flip over back to the front, I've also got some of these that are tuck spots, but we'll come back to that. There's also this one too, so pretty. Yeah, this thing is just not gluing. Oh. Anyway, and then I've also got this, which I'm in love with, by the way. I think that's so cool. See if we can find a nice page to stick it on. Maybe we can stick it here. I'll try and use a big paper clip. Stick her in there like that. Beautiful. Now I've got a whole bunch of journaling cards to stick in as well. So we've got quite a lot that need to go in here. There's some really, really beautiful illustrations, also parts of the story. I love these so much. Big key. So in love. Okay, and then we also have a bookmark as well. So I just need to add something to hang that on. And I've got plenty of this fabric left over, so that shall be what we use. Push that through. Don't pull it too tight, but that'll do it. So we've got a nice bookmark. Let's move these and start sticking them in. let's start at the very beginning. I'd love to stick that there. And then maybe like a really big key. We can put those in the front. This big pocket I think deserves a nice big illustration. Let's stick her here. But what we can do, actually, we can staple her in. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So now she is her own little tuck spot. I don't know why, but I really love that. So let's have him running away from her and stick that there. I'm gonna put this little locket there. We've got this big guy. Let's stick this one up here. Stick that there. A bit of the story. Maybe he can go here as well. So you've got a bit of a rabbit situation happening there. Stick her there. I don't know why that's so gorgeous. Stick that one there. Yeah, let's stick that there too. Bit of drama on this page. That's so nice. On the back here, we can stick a little rose. Put this one here. A little drink me right here. Now flip that over. Let's put this guy there as well. Now let's try and stick that there. Or actually, maybe stick a big key. Yeah, keyhole. Alright, there's that. Let's try and find that other one. Stick the crown there. There should be another one of those tuck spots. Let's stick our rabbit there. Put this guy in the top here. Alice and the Mad Hatter there, along with maybe a nice little rose. Put those two there. This one can go here. Put the big Cheshire smile there. And stick him on the side here. So funny. I love that. Might stick her here. Let's put our crazy Mad Hatter there. Let's put her here. I love her. She's got like this super elongated neck in this image. I just think it's so quirky. Let's stick a big rose right there. Let's put the key, little key down the side here. This one. Let's stick this clock here. Put him on the back there. This one. Let's maybe stick these two here. Little teapot here. Put a random key just here. Piece of the story on the side here. The crown can go there. This big one can have that go there. I staple this one in as well. Another little tuck spot. Teapot. And then we're going to do the same thing here. Staple him as well. And then the same with this as well. Staple it. And we can slide our bookmark in here. Let's stick this guy here. And now that is the very last one. We have officially filled up our journal. Oh my god, this is so stunning. Okay, let's tie it off. Do some bunny ears. I just love this so much. Like, how gorgeous is that? We have now made our Alice in Wonderland, classical Alice in Wonderland themed junk journal. Oh my gosh. I am so, so happy and so excited with this. Let's go say our goodbyes. You guys, oh my goodness. I am so, so happy with how this journal has turned out. Oh my god. I don't know, I just really think it's quite cool. I love Alice in Wonderland. It is one of my all-time favorite children's stories. It is just, man. And I really wanted to do like a classic Alice. So this is my classic Alice in Wonderland themed junk journal. And I think it turned out really, really cool. I love how there is like raised image on the cover. We've also got these book corners, which are really, really cool. It's very new for me to add these to my journals because usually I can't. My journals are too thick, like all the fabrics I use. So my daughter's riding her bike through the house. Anyway, but yeah, this was thin enough to be able to stick these corners on, so I'm really happy with that. And then we've got this massive red love heart little tassel that hangs on the side here, which I think is so fitting. We have our Cheshire Cat face on the back and then some more of those beautiful leaves. I just think everything with this journal just turned out so well and it's so fitting. I love the colors on the interior. Hopefully you guys loved this creation process as well. It is available for purchase, so head to the link in description if you would like to claim this journal. And if you guys haven't subscribed already, please consider doing so, and don't forget to hit that bell icon so you stay up to date with all of my uploads. I upload roughly every Friday. I'm not sure if that's going to change. I want to try and keep it that date, so keep an eye out for when I do post anyway. And if you have that bell icon ticked, you will definitely be notified. Sometimes for some reason YouTube doesn't like notify you if I've uploaded when you just subscribe. It's really stupid. Like, you should only need to subscribe, but anyway. Doesn't matter. I'm so happy with this. Thank you guys so much for watching. Mwah! Bye! Until next time. See you later. Oh, this is really cool. Oh, I just like hit myself in the face with this massive resin love heart.